think the heat makes his poop smell worse.
I think the heat makes his poop smell worse.
That's how heat works,
Lady
right?
Kidlin, 2015. That's how it works with bodies as well. The heat makes them decompose faster, in which case probably that's what happened with the poop.
Yeah.
And the worst part is that I'm running out of breath, and I'm taking a deep breath, and it's just poop!
It's not that bad.
I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing it. I am being incredibly nice right now. Like they were really far away in the shot. I expect an apology.
I expect an apology too.
The video's not gonna start until you apologize.
No, you.
What if you apologize at the same time?
Okay.
One, two, three. I'm sorry that your cat sucks.
Your cat sucks. Sorry about your shitty sense of smell. It's too strong.
I am so sorry that your cat is full of shit.
Well, yeah.
And that he stinks.
My dad always said, you know why his eyes are brown? 'Cause he's full of shit.
My eyes are brown.
You're full of shit.
Hello, Riley friends, and welcome back to Max and Kitty's Anime Vlogs! Yeah!
Yeah, my
Today...
nose itched as we did that intro.
It's really hot. The summer came really early.
In, like, February.
Yeah. It's awful. We are suffering. Thankfully, there is Durarara to make it through this suffering. Today we're going to be talking about episode 5. That's Spanish for 5. What's the Japanese equivalent to that? Ichi-ni-san shigo... See, Rishi?
No.
Rishi?
No, you skipped a number.
Ichi-ni-san shigo! Yeah! Go! And go we will go! Go to episode number 5! No one knows... Wait.
Yes. You had it right.
No one knows what the future holds.
You did it. We're professionals.
So, today's episode started a little differently, actually. In a really hilarious sort of fashion, because the camera was moving slightly, and we realized really quickly that Isaiah was doing a vlog, and Namiya was actually narrating the entirety of this episode, which made it really interesting.
Just basically, she said everything's trash the entire way
Yeah,
through.
everything is trash, while Isaiah was basically like, things are about to get real tough.
And she looks at his iPad and is like, trash.
Yeah, exactly, trash. she spends the entire episode saying rubbish.
Rubbish.
Which is my favorite Pokemon. Regardless of that, though.
Oh, Trubbish.
Yes, I love Trubbish.
Trubbish.
After that, we're introduced to Fedora Man, who...
has a name.
Yeah, he has a name, but he's Fedora Douchebag Man. Yeah. We quickly realize that he is an awful person.
He's like Kita if Kita had no charm whatsoever.
Exactly. Yeah, and a lot worse, because you basically... He's introduced to us by stopping a man that's clearly in a rush.
He's shoplifting.
Oh yeah, shoplifter. Bumps into a couple of girls. The guy basically turns him into Voldemort by crushing his face in.
His nose,
and then
it's all bloody.
And
Whoa.
makes it very clear that he's gonna murder that man to avenge all of the girls that he, like, hurt. And
the one shopkeeper.
Oh, yeah, the one shopkeeper. And if by then you're not like, oh, he's clearly not a nice person, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because the entire time I was like, am I supposed to cheer for this person? Or... And then he started, and he has this whole theme throughout, because he's like, you know, no one's gonna hurt any women while I'm around, and that to me is like, giant red flag.
You can't punch women, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not chivalrous, that's not like, nice or gentleman-like, that's just basically being a different brand of douchebag.
Yeah.
So, like, that giant red flag, I'm like, you are not a nice person.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
And then it's okay, because, like, we learn he leads the,
exactly.
the gang that...
Yeah, he leads the zebra print gang.
Yeah, the zebra lion with the girl on the back.
With the girl on the back, the most badass...
Motorcycle gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. It's clearly on my top 5 list of tattoos to get across my back.
Lord, please don't.
Probably not, it'll be ridiculous. I'll just get a life-sized image of, like Erika's face. And Erika and Walker just, you know, being nerds. Regardless of that, right after that, of course, we learn of Fedora Man's encounter with Shizuo. Of course, because on the previous episode, Shizuo beat up a bunch of his gang members, Zebra Print. And so he's
like, oh, I gotta go take revenge.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, I gotta.
Oh, do you have a woman who's gonna cry for you if I, like, beat you up? Because there's a woman who'll cry for me if you beat me up.
Yeah, and then, of course,
and then he passes out.
Yeah, Shizuo's like, don't care. But, yeah, he takes 4 punches before he fades out into nothingness. And
Loser.
Yeah, absolute total freaking trash. I like that this episode was really well structured because that leads us straight into Shisuo and Tom and the introduction of the little girl who I thought she was gonna be a baby.
Yeah, she looks like I don't know,
10?
like 10.
Yeah, 10, 11.
I thought she was gonna be like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and she's adorable. Holy crap.
Adorable in the way that she immediately stun guns
exactly.
Shisuo
Yeah,
and tells
she's like
him to die.
Yeah, she's like die. And
die, mister.
Why aren't you
dying?
It's actually really cute, especially because Shisuo is basically like indestructible.
And he's just like, "What are you doing?"
He's like, "That was my junk."
He's like, "Ow, that hurt."
Yeah, it's actually really cute, and I love that they flee the scene, and she's like holding on to him
for dear life. She's like, "I'm not gonna let you go till you die."
Oh, it's really cute. And isn't it canon that Shisuo took Fedora Man to Shinra?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
that happens in this episode too.
Yeah, and it is hinted that he's gonna take the little girl to Shinra as well, because they need a place where they can get rid of her, or
and,
basically
figure out what is she doing with
what's the deal with her.
happening.
Yeah, it's
what's her name, why.
And one of the fun things is that the girl was looking for Shisuo, clearly, and I'm like, and she had a photo, and I'm like, please tell me it's a photo of like Shisuo beating somebody up, and it's him with like a street sign.
He's like, ah.
And she looks so excited. She's like, that's him!
That's the guy
I'm going to murder him!
Yay.
It's really cute.
And then you see later that Celty has a photo of the little girl.
Yeah, somebody wants her to look for the little girl.
Shiki wants her to look for the little girl.
Yeah.
Shiki's the one that gives her that.
The leader of the Yakuza, by the way.
Yes. Suit.
And pretty much, we learn a little bit more of Fedora Man. We learn that he's the leader of the Zebra Print gang.
And there's a lot of people in that gang.
A lot of people in that gang, and they seem to be pretty violent. And of course, the episode ends with...
No, wait.
There's Celty.
Yeah, no, we totally forgot about Kita.
Oh, that's right! Kita's back!
Kita's back,
we had...
back again.
She's made that joke like 3 times, and every time... it's gonna get flagged. Because that sounded exactly like Eminem, who maybe was in this episode earlier on, we don't know.
Yeah.
But I have to admit that the chat session for this episode was a bit of a mess because
the people who logged on were reading the previous message of the other people who were already talking.
As
opposed to the voice actors reading their lines.
Yeah, that was incredibly confusing, especially because
they replaced the pictures. With
and there's no longer icons. It's like, okay, so green is Kita?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bright green, lime green is Kita because it's a terrible color.
Yeah, blue is Mikado.
Regular blue is Mikado. Light blue is the twins. And dark blue is Kururi.
There's so many colors.
Gray, Seton, red, Saika, Kanra, or Izaya, orange because you.
That's
almost it.
I have to admit that is probably like the one complaint I have about this series so far, because it is incredibly hard to follow that, especially with the voice acting. I hope that they do something else for like the dub.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we know that Kita back in a really crappy apartment as well.
Yeah, it looks like he lives in the same building Mikado lives in, because like you see them chatting with one another and they look like they both live in shitty tiny apartments.
Yeah.
It's okay, Saki's there. But anyway, Kita warns Mikado to not hang around the dollars and to not go out late at night, which I think might be related to the motorcycle zebra gang.
Yeah.
Who were itching to fight and...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he knows anything about Aoba also, out to take revenge.
Yeah, I get the feeling that, and we're like mildly sliding into predictions before we finish the summary, but I get the feeling that he's gonna be doing Aoba is gonna be like stirring the pot. Because, we have like the remnants of the yellow scarves, the zebra gang, the dollars, and he's gonna stir trouble to be able to come out ahead
and to get Izaya out and like
be
able to
kick
his butt.
The flea bag.
Oh
my god,
which is also the nickname for my cat right now.
He's a dummy butt.
He made Izaya or Yanto. Well.
Both. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's okay because Yanto made a friend, and that's how he got pleased.
Cats. Also, Isaiah is just ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, I always imagine him as being like a huge dork, like who just wants friends, really.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to make friends.
Yeah, well, have you seen his sisters?
This is true.
I wonder if we'll ever meet like his parents or something. Cause
I always had canned his parents as just like really normal, and they're like, how the fuck did our kids end up this way?
Oh my god, yes. That Isaiah, he watched too much anime growing up.
Yep.
Like, how does one become an information broker, right? Like, how does that happen? Did he work for the government at one point?
He works for the Yakuza. So.
Yeah. But there was one last thing that happened.
Yeah.
And it was kind of intense. We see, of course...
You almost got your wish list, kind of. Yeah,
it's really close. We had Celty, of course, is looking for the little girl in the most ridiculous mission ever, because how are you going to find the little girl?
Who knows?
And suddenly she is being, she's chased momentarily by Verona, who does some sort of really quick thing that you see, like a string or like a...
It's like in a frame. If you blink, you'll miss it.
Yeah, and...
Where it's the piano string, too.
Yeah, the piano string. To about this height, and she stops her motorcycle, and Celti flies through it, tossing her helmet back. And if she had a head to lose, she would have lost it really quickly.
Yeah, in the bloodiest way possible.
Yeah. And that basically ends the best episode right there. And I swear, this episode felt like it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, no,
and I think
like,
that actually says a lot about the pacing of this episode, because a lot of the other episodes where like we switch back and forth. Yeah,
this one we only switched to three main plot lines really, and that was about it.
And two of them were related anyway. Yeah, like Shizu and the little girl and Fedora Man.
Yeah, and Fedora Man, and then Celti got back into it related again.
Yeah.
So. And
we got a preview for the next episode, and we're gonna be getting a little bit of Aoba, I think, or what was it?
There was nothing like too like whoa about it, so I was like, I kind of forget more little girl.
More little girl. I think more of the Russian assassins, which kind of leads into our predictions right now.
And so then Henri has this shot of looking
yeah,
which reminds me a lot of the episode where Haruka? Fuck, I don't know. Can't remember. Where the other Saika is like at her door. And, like,
that's right.
She's looking through the eyeglass.
Yeah, the eyeglass. Yeah.
That shot really reminded me of that. I don't know.
Who
predictions,
knows? Though. Yeah, for predictions. Oh, we're gonna do this in one shot. Yes, let's do it. All right. So as for predictions, we were talking about this before, and I want to bring it up again because they said that Igor was one of the top 5 Russian assassins, and I don't know about you,
but a small enough number to have that many characters.
Yeah, and a lot of the characters that were introduced are fair of skin and white of hair. I'm looking at you, Verona, and Super Huge Man.
Who was with Verona in the opening shot.
And we know that Igor knows the owner of Russia Sushi.
From that assassin group.
From that group. So clearly one of them ranks, and
I'm pretty sure Simon was
Simon is there somewhere.
Up there.
So I feel a really a strong sense that the story is going to be heading there, especially with Verona, and I think the little girl's part of them.
Maybe.
Or at least related to them in some way.
I think that she's related to Shiki in some way, because Shiki is the one that asks Celti to go look for her. So I think she's either related to Shiki or, what's his name? God. Akabayashi.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the credits, her and Shiki are, like, holding hands.
Yeah, that's also true, I guess,
so, yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not. It could be either way.
Yeah, it could be either way. But definitely there's a relationship between all these assassins, and you don't just drop top 5 assassins and just leave that there. Because you would just say he's one of the top assassins. It's like the little details that make you second guess the story. Yep. And it's like, well, we've introduced a bunch of characters with fair skin and blonde hair. Clearly.
Russians.
Exactly, Russians. Once again, the Russians.
Sure.
So
thanks, Obama.
Oh, that video is beautiful. There's a video of Obama trying to dunk a cookie and him saying, "Thanks, Obama." It's beautiful. I love how the internet has become reality now. And we are all soon to become cats. Talking about cats, not related to cats at all. Aside from predictions, is there anything else you think is going to be happening in this story?
Wish lists?
Oh, yes.
We didn't get much twins this episode.
Yeah, there wasn't much twins
much twinnage. I'm still waiting for Kida to make his grand entrance.
Yeah.
Because he's made his entrance.
So you want him to come in with doves flying out of his sleeves?
Yes.
Oh my
I want
God,
him to come in being all heroic and being like, "I told you not to go outside, you stupid fool, Mikado." And punch his elbows.
Oh, that would be really cute.
That's all I want.
He was really dark and grim when he was messaging.
Yeah. Well, he's worried about his bestie. That's his bestie friend since elementary school.
Oh, and I like that. Mikado was like Andre misses you as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he used her last name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from that,
little shit.
I know I said this in the previous one, and if I keep repeating it, it'll become true, but I want Aoba or Aoba and someone else to want to kill Isaiah, and someone of the main protagonist group to have to come in and step between them. Because that would be so... Because,
ironic.
Yeah, and the lesser evil, And I love situations like that where characters have to choose between two really bad options.
Yeah.
You know, letting Isaiah live or letting somebody kill Isaiah and create a greater problem. Aside from that, there's one thing that I keep bringing up every time, and apparently I forget about it, but at the end credits during the sequence, you notice that Fedora Man is trying to welcome in Namie.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be really cute because Namie she's got a thing for her brother.
Pieces of shit.
And yeah, Fedora Man and Namie are kind of both really, really, really bad. So I would love to see them together because that's how shipping works.
Yeah, that is how shipping works.
That is how shipping
works.
You
see them in one frame together, you're like,
exactly.
all right, I'm in.
They clearly want each other.
Yeah.
The writers just didn't understand that.
Yeah. Sometimes I ship Namie with Isaiah because like they both hate each other so much, and yet she has to work for him.
That is literally like a love-hate relationship right there. I love the money, but I hate you. And also, by the way, we forget the fact that like she watched the entirety of Isaiah's blog.
Yeah, she only like was done. She was like at the end. She was like, oh, this is crap.
She's like, okay, he's probably done now.
Yeah. And there's a shot at which it's like obviously like taken from an iPhone, but like vertically, so like the sides are cut off, and I'm like, who the fuck filmed this for you? Isaiah? You got a shitty filmmaker for this tiny part.
It's really.
I love the idea of Isaiah vlogging. It's just so dumb.
It's really cute, especially seeing the nature of his work and how he's just there to stir the pot because his entire monologue was just Like
what would humans do if I offered them money to do stuff?
Exactly. They say that a life is worthless. I mean, it's priceless. But if I offered you, 1,000,000 yen, would you murder another person? And I'm like, are you trying to pitch us in on Danganronpa?
Because if so, I'm in. Give me that Danganronpa, you.
He's like, like despair. And he just puts on like the little pins on his head. Yes. Oh my God.
Despair. It's really hot.
It's really hot. We're dying. Talking about.
That doesn't do anything. You are out of frame. You're out of line.
Objection!
Objection! Ow. That hurt me more than it hurt you.
Hey.
That's
your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brain. I knew I couldn't forget you if I could. I don't know, I've broken into another song. Regardless of that, okay, we're both dying, we're both insane. Let's close this up right now. Thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts or predictions of your own, leave it in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And if you have any other ideas for animes that you would like us to watch, send them our way. We're planning to do more vlogs, and we're really enjoying this format. So let us know, except for the whole heat and dying thing.
Well, maybe
thanks,
we'll go back
California. I really want to get back to winter because, like, I love the cold so much. Seriously, I love the cold.
I can't have a fan going because sound.
Yeah, and also because cat. Regardless of that, though, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, do all of the socially related things, tweet at us, and let us know what you thought. With that aside, though,
follow my new YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's got a YouTube. Lady Kitty Lynn. There'll be a link to it in the description below. Go follow her.
Give me some ideas on what to vlog about.
Exactly. She loves all things cute and and a lot of other subjects. So tweet at her, follow her, yell at her, get her to do stuff. It'll be fun, especially Lolita stuff, because. My God, there's a whole closet of Lolita, and she's totally she should. It's a whole closet. There's like an entire enormous like penthouse. This is actually the penthouse, penthouse apartment.
And there's shitty paneled penthouse.
Yeah.
From the '60s.
Well, this is actually the recording room in your apartment.
If I had a recording room in my apartment, it would be like half green screen, half like not shitty panels, and we wouldn't be in front of the bathroom door.
Okay. No,
this is an elevator.
This is actually the elevator. We're trying to make it look as it is quick. Play along. Oh, do you hear that? I think that's actually your butler asking us. Yeah, dinner's ready, so we better get going. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we'll be seeing you soon. Mwah. Pew. Oh, Alfred's gonna kill us.
We better get that dinner.
Your lipstick stains.
Oh, that's hot.
Please tell me you're gonna have that.
Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're
no. You're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Wow!